Hey everyone, this is Andrew MacLaine and welcome to So What? We are talking about super basic sewing techniques and terminology. Today, the seam ripper. A lot of different ways to use it, some good, some bad, but all has the same ending. Alright, so I have a seam ripper here. You will see that it has a pointy end and it also has an end with a ball on it. We're going to talk about what those mean. Okay, so I want to take off this seam right here. There are a couple ways to do it. Take your pointy end into the middle of the seam and you could just push and there you go, an open seam. If you want to be a little bit more safe, you can start opening your seam with the pointy end, but if you turn it around to the ball, you can push it through and that way you won't have as much of a danger of poking through your fabric. Because, you know, once you actually rip your fabric, it's kind of like, oh no, I ripped my fabric, I need to get more. Oh God, I'm obnoxious this morning, aren't I? Okay, so you have your open seam on that. You're going to have a lot of threads to pull out, so take a few minutes to do that. Now you have your open seam. Now, I'm going to show you a better way to rip your seam open so that you don't get all of these extra threads that you're going to have to pull apart and make a big mess. Now instead of poking through to be open, now actually if you take your fabric, fold it right sides to right sides, you're going to see that the stitching line is right there. It's actually a little bit cleaner to take your pokey end of your seam ripper, maybe every once in a while, break the thread. Then flip it over, and you can actually pull up the other side and pull it out by hand. See how easy that is? And then just open that thing up. And look how much cleaner that is. You don't have all these extra threads. And that is a great way to take out the threads out of a seam so that you can start a new one. Fix your favorite garments. And there you go. Seam is gone, nice and clean, and that is the way to remove a seam using seam ripper. I'll see you next time.